You get some notifications.
What?
Yeah, no, I think it's like that exactly.
What's going on?
Go look in Shuttle Pod D.
Pardon, sorry?
Go look in Shuttle Pod D.
Hold on, give me a minute.
This is the trading that we're doing.
Dodge!
Let's make sure this.
Oh, yes, that is true.
Here, I'm gonna make sure first that the stream is actually live.
I mean, it worked. Gohan was the first Saiyan to go Super Saiyan Mark 2.
Chopin, I see you now. So.
Okay, yeah, okay. Stream is live.
Yep.
Okay, now we're gonna bring this up because it's just too good not to share. Where is it? There it is. This is our trading session right now. This is true. It's very true. You even have a funny... Well, actually, we're both kind of funny colored, aren't we?
That is racist.
Well, I'm kind of a soft purpley pink, and he's orange.
Yeah. And
Which,
you have
to
a...
be fair, you're gray, and Lug is pale gray. We're all very weirdly colored.
I'm not pale green, I'm pale gray.
You said grey, you
I said
idiot.
gray.
I knew that.
I think
I
Ozen,
was testing you.
I think
Totally.
Ozen is the most normally toned of all of us.
Aside the Fae background.
Aside from having weird ears, you're the most normal in this party.
Ugh, normies.
I know, right?
Boring.
Fucking normies. All right, Lug, or not Lug, Dorian. We gotta work out some strength training for us.
Do I need to give him some
Please
more
don't.
persuasion?
He can try and lift my shield.
That is... no one can feel but you.
I'm gonna tear my arms off if I do that.
Probably, and it'll be funny.
Maybe for you.
It's okay. If I know anything from my recent experience, you lose your arm here, you get your arm back. It's kind of weird.
Wait, what?
Don't ask.
That hasn't happened yet.
I have additional questions.
Time does not make sense to Lug.
Remember?
Time does not apply to Lug. Lug is too stupid to know what time is.
Lug's mind is in the 4th dimensional plane.
What do you mean the 4th dimensional plane? It's like the 6th. It goes
It was
beyond
part
all
of
that.
the train.
It goes through space, but it also goes through time in just very weird ways.
Right, but so, Lug. That's not a bad idea. We can try and get him to lift some stuff. Dorian,
Hmm.
we're gonna need you to lift some stuff.
Does he need some persuasion?
Sounds like something I would normally leave my magic to do, but sure.
Let's try first with just this plain iron bar. We won't put any weights on it.
That already looks pretty heavy.
It's about 15 pounds. So I mean, yeah, it's a little bit of weight. Right, and then all I want you to do is I want you to do a squat. That's it.
What's the squat?
I guess, Ragnar, you want to demonstrate?
No, not really. I ain't the best of strength. I have 6.
Yes! Someone was only just about slightly stronger than me.
Oh god. Lug probably wouldn't be much of a challenge for like fine. I guess Orifir has to demonstrate.
I've been trying to get it up, but you kept putting my points into charisma.
I didn't
Like
put your
the-
points anywhere. Oh my god.
Like
Well,
I
you
did in
didn't-
the
Wait, what?
because
Orifir did quite poorly with demonstrating it to you. Dorian, give us
Oh,
a
yeah,
wisdom to see if you understood.
Nick's hardly ever says.
You just have to roll higher than what is that? 11. Fuck's sake.
12.
You got it just. You think, despite Orifir not being very good at demonstrating and explaining what's happening, by seeing it, you kind of work it out.
That looks a bit painful, you know. I don't think
Meant
the
to
legs
be.
are supposed to bend that way.
No, they are. I mean, leg flexibility
Wait,
and movements
so
quite vital.
can
to
I-
many things? Can
Brandon.
you what now?
Can I? Have I got like? Didn't you add any stat points to my character? To like my charisma or anything?
No,
Could you level me? Oh,
I don't make choices for you like that.
okay.
I
So
just,
wait,
I just add your things. I just add your abilities.
Wait, so
and shit.
how many do I have in then?
You would have 2 if you haven't put them into anything yet.
I haven't touched it.
Okay, yeah, you have 2.
I'm a
abilities.
level 6.
Yeah, you would have 2.
Excellent. Right.
Unless you want to,
Let me go change it then.
unless you want to take a feat.
Will it get my strength up?
That's probably a good idea.
What feats are there?
Well,
There's
I mean,
lots of them.
there's a lot of them,
Google
but
for a very long time.
it's probably a good idea to just shove those 2 points straight into strength.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I mean, I want to eventually get keen mind for Dorian,
What are you,
because it
do-
kind of
what,
makes
what are you
sense
doing
for
from
him.
there? You just literally change it on the core sheet, Tom.
There we go. 8.
There you go.
Ta-da.
I finished the
Oh
armor.
my god, I'm not overweight anymore.
You're just strong enough to wear the armor now.
Oh
I'm
my
so proud of you.
Amazing.
Yeah, the thing which I do want to get with Dorian, because it kind of makes sense for him, is I want to get him keen mind.
It would make sense for him. All right. So Dorian,
Hmm.
we're gonna need you to make a strength check.
Strength. This is gonna go amazingly.
Actually, it is.
god.
Holy shit!
Yeah, it
It's a
went really
2.
well.
I got a 12.
You you go through a few squats and you start to work up a little bit of sweat, but you can kind of dig it now. You're not used to this much exercise, but you're getting there.
And then I put it down and go, "Is that it? Do I not? Can I just stop now?"
No. This is just the beginning, my son.
We'll
This
keep
is
going. I'll tell you what.
Tiring.
I have some sweets I can give you later.
They need to be
Sweets
low
isn't-
carb.
Sweets
you low
is
carb-
not
they need to be
going
low
be
carbs.
getting me through this.
Well, actually, they're a thing that elves use. They actually have quite a lot of protein in them. Help with this recovery of yours. They don't taste that bad either.
Oh dear.
Then Ozen walks it. Or no, Ozen, you're not done yet. You gotta tinker with it now.
Oh, I thought I was.
Yeah, now
done.
you're doing the Iron Man bit.
Yeah. You have made a spectacular set of armor. Now you get to tinker with it to give it abilities.
I want my armor to have abilities.
Then let him have your armor.
I mean, he's a battlesmith. He has battlesmith things he adds to it.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Ozzy, come here.
Kira,
I want Iron Man armor.
What? Well, I mean, he's busy right now. He's in a workshop. Kira, what can you add to armors? Out of curiosity.
Oh, let's see here. No, that's not. Just keep continuing the dodge training.
Okay, yeah, you need time to do research. You got it. Well, actually, we moved past the dodge training. We're now on a little bit of strength training.
I don't have the book for it.
All right, Dorian, we're going to increase this a little bit. Or if it comes out with 2 5-pound weights.
Oh no.
Yep, they go on like this. Slides them onto the bar. Again.
Since when was Orifir so nice to us?
I think it's more a case of really annoyed that I keep getting hit.
We would just really like.
I mean, I could always
Yes!
just run at him and we'll solve the problem instantly. Either he dodges and lives, or he doesn't and dies.
Oof. Okay. You struggle with this one a little bit.
Yeah, you've just added them. You added both. You could have added it in like increments of like 1 or 2.
We don't want to be here.
Yeah,
all
this is
century.
way too heavy for me.
That's okay. It's okay. Look, just take a breather. Ragnar,
Uh-huh.
come encourage him.
Okay, give me a moment. Ah, right.
What do you say?
Situation. Look, the quicker this is over, the quicker you can go back and eat some shit.
It's less eating shit. It's more a case of I want to go back to the library.
Yeah, exactly. You can go back to the library, so fucking you can do this.
I didn't even say I would be cool with this, but whatever.
I'll tell you
Just
what.
kind
Yeah,
of
you're
happened.
fine. See.
Does Orpheus know that you want to go talk to someone in the Elven realm?
Who, me?
No, Dorian.
Oh.
Who would you want to
No,
talk
he
to in
doesn't.
the Elven realm?
No one, that's what I was asking. Who, me?
I don't think he knows.
Oh.
I asked the other elf dude.
Yes, I was going to suggest that Orpheus could probably help you go through with all the rule book.
Uh,
Because he's had to read
no, yeah.
them.
The first time I was mentioned to him was when we were way to the witchland. So no.
Okay. Well, he knows you don't speak Elvish. Look,
Mm.
you get through this. I'll help you read a book.
Whoa.
Oh my.
I mean,
Read a whole book?
I was gonna
I
rely
don't
on
know,
Ragnar
it's
teaching me
pretty
how to do
dangerous to
comprehend
me.
languages, but
Really, not log?
because
don't
Ragnar has
think-
comprehend languages and we keep
No, that's
forgetting to
true.
train Dorian.
You do this, I'll train you comprehend languages. How about that?
Yeah, there you go. We'll pay for the cost of the ingredients for you to learn comprehend languages.
Oh, I've got plenty of money to pay for the cost. Don't worry for that. But
Yeah, but then also Ragnar will agree to do it as well.
Yeah, I don't have to do it.
fine.
Stop trying to get out of this.
You're asking a boy for books to do physical stuff.
We just want to make you a little bit of a better adventurer. That's all.
Yeah, we can't always be sending healing word to your way. We need to send it to Lug.
This is
Dorian,
too heavy.
are you even trying, Dorian?
This is way too heavy.
Oh, you still have advantage, by the way.
I don't think he is still trying. So, look, do you want to go hit him one?
Yeah, Dorian. Dorian, you have advantage, and you have
Oh, hey.
you have that boon from Tom.
There we go.
Oh fuck! There you go. See, that's
was
not
my
so
boon.
bad.
Single squat.
Well, actually, I'm imagining you're doing reps of 3.
Well, I do a single
I
squat,
was
put it down.
thinking
So,
more 5.
there we go.
All right, we're almost there. Get 2 more
Almost.
5-pound weights. All right, Dorian, come on now.
I'm surprised this place has a gym.
Why?
Because but only he's in it currently. The other guys I don't think spend their time here.
Well,
It's
he
a
said
magical place.
that other people have been here before.
Well, yeah, but they're not here now.
It's a magical place. I still believe this is a really weird incantation of the magical mansion.
Oh no.
And he did say if we needed anything, it would be here.
Okay. Well then.
Apparently, you can do it.
Oh my god.
Lots of complaining, though.
Well, hey. Okay. So, Dorian. You gain the following things.
Okay,
We're gonna yada yada through the rest of the training.
that's fine.
But basically, they teach you how to move with things attached to yourself. And because of the strength training, you can add 1 to your strength score.
Yay!
And you gain proficiency with medium armor.
Oops, wrong thing. Armor.
All right, Ozen. Have you finished your battlesmith research?
So it doesn't really specify what things are there, or at least what I could find. I assume it's spells that I'm aware of, so I guess I'll be using those spells.
Eberron, Artificer. Where's Battlesmith? Artillerist. Artificer spells. What was it? Archivist. Battlesmith. You always have certain spells prepared after you reach particular levels on the table. Spells, kind of blah blah blah. That's not what we're looking for. When you reach third level, if your combat training experience with magic have paid off in 2 ways. You gain get an Iron Defender. Artificer Infusions. There we go. That's what we're looking for.
When I happened upon an old man. He was sitting on a bench.
Oh, here we go. So you have Artificer Infusions, right?
Right.
So there's Enhanced Defense, a suit of armor or a shield. A creature gains a +1 bonus to armor class while wearing armor or shield with the infused item. Bonus increases to +2 when you reach +12, or when you reach 12th level in this class, +12.
I mean, I feel like that's after you reach level 20 or on your next.
I don't think that's how that works if it says bonus increases to +2 when you reach 12th level. I'm pretty sure that means that when you're not 12th level and you have the ability to use infusions. Oh yeah, see, there's a prerequisite for like Boots of the Winding Path. You have to be at least 4th level. Enhanced Defense doesn't have such a thing, so I assume as soon as you can use Artificer Infusions, you can use Enhanced Defense.
After a moment of thought.
Right, so I assume I have to roll for that too.
No, it's just a thing that you do.
Oh.
You infuse, so I assume you infuse the armor with Enhanced Defense.
Right, and Iron Man qualities.
So that will then give it instead of, because it's split armor, right?
Right.
Yes.
So instead of 17 AC, it's 18 AC.
Damn. Should get it for myself.
You really should.
It's a really useful thing.
You know,
All right, so now you want to try and invent, right?
my AC 17, and I'm wearing like heavy armor.
All right, so you want to try and invent, yes?
Sure.
You're going to try and turn this thing into Iron Man?
Nanites.
I mean, Ironwood man.
Ironwood, man. Jesus fucking Christ.
That'll get past the sensors.
All right, so you're going to make Ironwood man armor?
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to make Ironwood Man armor.
And you've already done pretty well with your intelligence. Let's see how well you go. You're going to work at this. Give us your an intelligence save.
Ooh, 17.
Fuck, you matched. Okay. You're working out the mechanisms that would be required to do this, the types of magics you're going to have to infuse into this item. You realize...
Like a minute timer going off. Done.
All right, give us another intelligence work. Oh. Oh, fuck!
Fucking hell, he did it.
suddenly you have this eureka moment. You know exactly how you can make this work. I can't believe this.
I can.
So was him. I had full trust in him.
You realize you're going to need a peculiar type of item, but you think you might have seen it here in the tower. But you know you can make it work.
Are you gonna have me roll perception for or history
Well,
for where I saw it?
well, you know where you saw it. You saw it in the artifact room. You have a few options for you. You can try and blindly go and find the item, and you'll probably find it at least. Or you could go to the library and speak to Index and see if she can help you find anything about how to work with spatial folding.
Ask if she wants my number.
Talk to Google.
Dorian, at this point, you've completed your training. Or if you're as promised, it brings out these little things that kind of look almost like truffles, almost.
I try one. Sure. I'm
You
hungry now.
taste peanut butter and chocolate, and there's some kind of something that is just a little bit crunchy, and you kind of like the way the textures play together.
It's
So
both.
Reese's cup.
No,
Okay.
it's more like those little these actually exist. They're like these little protein balls, and I love them because it's just sweet enough to be good, but not too sweet.
So Reese's cup.
No, Reese's Cups are way too sweet. Like I've actually gotten to the point now where I can't eat them because they're too sweet. Alright, Dorian, as promised, we can head to the library. I'm a man of my word. Dorian,
Yeah. Sorry.
are you going to the library?
Yeah, we're gonna learn more about comprehend languages, aren't we?
Oh yeah. We're gonna drag Ragnar along as well.
Oh yeah, how convenient. We're actually both headed there. So yay.
Yeah, and on the way you bump into Ozan.
Hi, how's
Sup?
the armor going?
It's going great. I'm putting in all these unnecessary features that you probably won't need.
But I have a great
You
idea.
do
He has a great idea, I sense. You go
Please
into...
make. How garish is it?
It depends.
It's good armor.
It depends. Do you consider Lythander the?
That's gay, John.
What the fuck is Lythander's name? The Dawn Lord. Do you find him particularly garish?
Who's that?
Huh?
One of the gods.
Yes. I like my stuff a bit more. I might not look like it. A bit more quieter.
Well, you can always repaint it. So
It helps with Dorian Super Spy.
Dorian Super Spy, the glowing orange man.
who managed to stealth stealth behind a whole bunch of people
That
and
was
steal a
me.
whole bunch of stuff.
That was because of me. You
That's
lost
because he was. They were distracted by Ragnar.
You saw those rolls, though.
They were really good rolls. I gotta admit.
it. Any stealth throws that Simon makes has to have advantage.
What I forget is that I put Dorian as a stealthy boy as well. He may not look like it, but he sure can.
Does he just hold his breath and the fires just go out? Like,
It's not literal fire. It just looks like fire.
Yeah, it has fire-ish looking qualities. We all see
It
it.
just looks like fire. That's all.
Anyway.
If I put a hood up, I can douse it.
I love this idea that somewhere in Dorian's belongings, there's just like this, like suit of just black, like rogue armor, or not rogue armor, rogue clothing.
Oh, definitely. I mean, you live on the streets.
Anyway,
Get
you walk all into the library, and Index turns up, and she's like, "Oh, there are more of you."
Wait, didn't I make a library?
You did, but I spent all my time this morning playing with Tom instead of preparing. So
Don't blame me.
It's all Tom's fault. God damn it.
It's never Tom's fault. Leave my love alone.
Thank you.
don't worry, we'll find a use for the library at some point, because I'm sure Dorian's going to go to many a library. So it's always a good thing to have on hold.
I guess the flooring I made for it wouldn't really match the aesthetic of the tower anyways, so...
No, probably not. But like I said, it's always good to have on hold, because you never know when Dorian's going to want to go to a library.
I mean, it's a very
that's
big
a trick
one when it
question.
comes to
You
see.
do, because it's all the time. All the
Stop.
libraries. So, Index is there. It's like, is there something I can help you with?
Yeah, we have a DM that I sent a map to a couple days ago, and he's saying that he didn't have enough time to put it on Roll20.
Technical difficulties. We were just looking for somewhere to study. I'm going to be honest. Not him.
It was 15 days ago!
Technical difficulties.
I mean, I usually do all that. I usually do all that stuff on the day of. But I mean, again, Tom was available for the first time in for fucking ever.
Hey,
So I decided I wanted to play games with Tom instead.
I'm available tomorrow and Tuesday.
Yes, but I go back to work tomorrow.
Yeah, that's
Exciting.
your fault. Have you found that out?
Huh?
Did you actually find out if you go back to work?
I did update the thing, but I'm not showing it's not showing me on the schedule, so who knows?
When they call you in, then you'll be like, okay.
You know, I'm like, well, I mean, if you can't reliably get my fucking schedule to me, how am I supposed to know where the fuck to be and when?
Exactly.
Anywhozer. So, Index wants to know what she can help you with.
So, I'm looking for a certain item, but I'm drawing a blank on what it's called.
What does it do?
It's for...
Something about spatial folding?
maybe?
Well, no, she literally is Google now. She raises her hands and her eyes glow, and you hear the sound of whooshing through the library as these three different volumes pull up, 2 books and 1 scroll, and land on the table.
Thank you.
What is this information for?
I'm building my friend some armor.
Spatial folding in armor. Interesting. You take the books and move on.
Well, when you've been frozen in a crystal for 3,000 years, you've had plenty of time to think.
Few ideas of the.
And then she turns to Dorian. Is there something you require?
Honestly, we were just looking for the private study again.
Very well. And just as before, all 4 of you actually go flying through the library at high speed before coming at an abrupt stop at the
I'm gonna be
doorway to
sick.
the study.
That
What
sounds
does this
unhealthy.
space do?
Sure. There's enough from here to do the ritual, right, Ragnar? Yeah, I take that as a yes. Thank you.
Will that be all?
I believe so.
She just kind of disappears in a flash. So, Ozen, it's time for you to do some intelligence check while Dorian and Ragnar try and learn how to comprehend languages.
No, I already know how to comprehend language.
You learn how to teach it.
Yeah.
Alright. So, advantage, disadvantage, or normal?
We'll start out with normal.
Alright.
Whoops.
Okay. So, you well, you roll through the text and you find the things you're looking for. Give me an insight.
Insight. Alright. Insight.
Fuck's sake. Okay.
He's fine.
You are inspired. You rolled 10 over the DC for that. Yeah, you know exactly how you can do this. You just need from the other things she's given you, you know the exact item that you're looking for.
Well, that was easy enough.
I was like, huh, that was easier than I thought. I'm fucking brilliant. And you just see Ozen wander off out of the study, and as he passes through the threshold, you see him just kind of vanish.
That
And
makes sense.
Ozen passes from the study directly into the main hall, making his way toward the reliquary.
The way you said how I disappeared just made me think of the Goku popping.
More or less. Ragnar,
Uh-huh.
you've got to teach Dorian how to comprehend things.
What do you want me to do?
Probably performance.
Oh, that's gonna be great. I'm good at that.
Yeah, instruction is kind of a performance, basically.
Right, she wants a performance. I'll give the worst performance.
It's reasonable.
Yeah.
All right, Dorian. You're going to need to see if you understand this.
Intelligence?
Yep.
Hope I can do intelligence.
Don't you have the ability to learn spells, right?
I do have the ability to learn certain spells, yes.
I'm going to give you advantage then, since you are trying to understand a thing that you're supposed to be able to learn how to do. Wow.
The rolls are saying fuck off.
What is that? 16 and 12. God, it's just slightly less than what I wanted it to be. All right, so the first round, you don't quite get it. Ragnar, you're going to need to try and be a little bit more in depth.
Thanks. What, you want me to re-roll?
3 spell. The process takes 2 hours and 50 gold points. Yeah.
So, yeah, you're going to try and be a little bit more persuasive, and you're going to see if you can use your.
Performative.
Yep.
Not persuasive. Oh well, that's worse.
Okay, and then you're going to see if you can use your wisdom to bolster this. I know it's not going to be great.
Really?
There's a critical.
Wow.
He did hit a critical.
I still
I
want
don't
you
think
to.
I need to.
I still want you to do it anyway. Just see how,
Oh,
just to
great.
see how well Ragnar has clicked this.
Awful. Well, see, look, 12 and 12.
Wow,
Minus 2 plus 1.
that's pretty good. So even though Ragnar's only doing a so-so job of it, it all
Thanks,
just
bitch.
kind of clicks for Dorian.
Hmm.
So now Dorian can ritual cast comprehend languages,
Yay!
which means I just need to I just basically add it. You just add it to your. I can just add it
Yep.
to your sheet.
I'm adding it.
Oh yeah, I can literally drag and drop it from the compendium.
Easy enough.
There we go.
That works. How long does it last for?
1 hour.
Wow, that's pretty good.
And it's not concentration either.
Well, no, it's a ritual.
Mm-hmm.
How long does it take to cast?
Ritually, it'll be so it's 1 action, so that's 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's not too bad. All right, so
10 minutes to cast, and then there you go.
you can now comprehend languages. Now, that will mean that you can just understand it. But if you have people who have read it previously, they can kind of help clarify things you might not understand, not because of language problems, but just because it's confusing.
Yeah, because it's literal meaning of any spoken language.
Like, like say, why elves insist that you must, bow 3 times to a person of this status and not that status. But only if given these conditions.
Because elves are picky fucks.
Yep.
Yeah. Basically. I think it is time for me to have a pee break. So we're going to be right back, and then we will see how well Ozen does with making Ironwood Man.
Well, my streak has been going pretty well so far, so
Don't jinx it.
I've actually been manual rolling all of those great rolls, so I think I figured out an exploit in the game.
Mm-hmm.
But oh shit, we're still alive, aren't we?
Yep. Don't worry, nobody listens back to these.
That is very true. Or at least most people don't. So,
This must be
I
comfortable.
hope everyone who has been very confused on that thing that we said at the beginning is figuring things out.
So, Ozen,
Yes.
you're going to craft something special out of this armor.
All right.
So the first thing we've got to figure out, right? What form is it going to take as a mundane item? Because what you're basically going to do is you're going to essentially create what is like a mini bag of holding. Essentially.
It's going to look like a pot.
I imagine it probably needs to be something that Dorian can wear.
Yeah, on his head.
You're gonna walk up to me and say, here's your armor. It's a pot. I'm gonna be very, very confused.
So these are kind of the general options that you get. You can try and force the entire thing into a ring, which would probably be the most challenging. Second to that, you think you might be able to create an amulet that all this could spring out of. Which is kind of like the second most challenging. And then you have this idea, which is probably the easiest, that you might be able to make something kind of like a backpack. That one would just kind of, wear under their other backpack. And it could potentially also double as lumbar support.
I will go with the backpack then, because I'm drawing a blank on what lumbar support is, but it's a perk that none of the others have. So yeah.
Your lumbar is your lower back.
Thank you.
Okay, so you want to try and make a backpack thing.
Yeah.
Alright. So that's going to be the easiest. I'm a little bit surprised. I thought you'd try something more challenging, but there we go.
Well, I don't want to push my luck. I've been rolling good rolls nonstop, but it's gonna end soon.
True. Okay. See if you make it then. This is going to probably be intelligence, I imagine, because there's not really anything that's like a creation skill.
Well, wisdom kind of.
That's literally nothing like wisdom. Wisdom is just kind of intuitive understanding. Unbelievable. Okay. So you work out the logistics of it. You know how you can make this thing fit into a sort of the best way to describe it would be kind of like something about the size of a belt pouch, or kind of like a fanny pack, basically.
Huh.
I'm talking about in terms of size, not necessarily form. Although, if Simon wants it to be a fanny pack, it could be a fanny pack. Dorian?
What?
He's made something for you that's about the size of a fanny pack. It doesn't necessarily have to be a fanny pack unless you want it to be a fanny pack.
No, if it's that small, they can just add it to my many pouches.
Okay. All right. So the next thing you do is you gotta figure out how you're gonna make it look, right? Kind of the design aspect.
Do I really need to roll for this?
Yes,
Okay, fine.
because this is how we determine things like quality.
All right. I'm supposed to have me roll for Arcana.
Arcana is literally just based off of your intelligence.
Yeah, so. And they're both. I just realized they're both. Yeah.
It's because you're not doing something that's purely magic, right?
Well, the change would be the same anyway, so.
Yeah, and also that.
So. I'm assuming intelligence, normal roll.
I've literally said you need wisdom, though.
Fuck. Like I said, eventually.
And eventually.
Yeah, eventually it goes south. Well, let's see how my dice feel. Okay.
Yikes.
Yeah. So you're not quite as inspired with this as you were with making the armor. It's completely functional, but it looks rather plain. But it should hold up. You think?
Just what I wanted. A secret armor.
Yes, it's very nondescript.
I mean, we walked through the thing, and I said how much I don't like it to be garish and everything like that.
True.
So does that mean I'm making it more garish?
No, because that's not how I scaled the difficulty for this. So no. It's just very fortunate that what you rolled and what Dorian wants happened to align. All right, and then finally, I want some Arcana from you. You go into the reliquary. You find the MacGuffin.
It's literally labeled MacGuffin. It's crazy.
Hey, Sophie. Yes, you do hear Nico. Nico has always been part of this.
Nice.
Oh, that's weird. My D&D thing isn't set right. Dezek needs to go away, though.
Full on 20.
Oh, wow. Okay. With great precision, you go through and you create this item. And you succeed. Now, you only have a few decisions to make. How do you want it to be activated? You can have, say, like Dorian has to, like, shout a magic phrase to call out the armor. Or, maybe he has to, like, tap it 3 times or something.
Shout a phrase, I guess.
Okay.
What's the phrase gonna be?
Ocean is my sugar daddy.
Roll for me a d4. Roll a d4. Stop giggling and roll a d4.
No, that's not the actual phrase. That's not the actual phrase.
No, I said roll a d4.
But the actual phrase is going to be, "I'm ready to fight."
Roll a d4 is what I said, not continuously say phrases at me.
I mean, you were saying what phrase you want it to be, so.
Yes, but I decided to not make it so direct. Oof. Oh dear. I love it. For some reason, you're not entirely sure why. You make it a phrase in the language really oddly. You make it infernal.
I don't even know Infernal.
That's what
Exactly
makes
why
it
it's
so
so
odd.
odd.
You don't know, you don't speak infernal, but you do know one word in infernal, and it sounds really awesome. So you go with that.
And what is this one word?
Don't worry about
That's 3 words.
it. Funny.
Yeah, I was counting.
Yeah. So the activation phrase is a phrase that you get to shout out in infernal, Simon.
Except I don't speak Infernal.
No, but you know what this you'll know what this word is because Ozen can tell you this one word he knows.
Okay.
Well, I don't know what this one word is if you don't tell me what word
Your
it
character knows, and that's all you need to know. Because obviously there is no such language as infernal. Not a thing that actually exists. But yeah, you don't. And also, your character doesn't know what this word means. He just knows it.
Wait, what do you mean the infernal doesn't exist?
You're probably saying like cabbage patch or something.
Probably.
I mean, that'd be that'd be pretty hilarious, but
I was hoping it was gonna be in common so I could shout it out every single time we battle. I'm gonna be
Right.
perfectly fucking honest.
Yes, I know, but this amuses me more.
Uh,
I'll find something for you to shout later, but because clearly I don't have a fucking index of what something is in this language that doesn't exist in the real world.
Ozzy, that's
So-
enough.
How about we have it something in German? I mean, we've declared giant as
Russian.
Russian.
Yeah, but like I
Yeah.
said, that's a thing that we can decide later because it's something we want to think about and not necessarily make up in the spur of the moment because it's going to be something that gets said a lot probably.
I think it should be hot cross buns.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I agree with you.
I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. You're not far off.
I like it.
Probably toss pot buns.
Pastry snack.
Yeah, so with that, you are essentially done, and you can now present it to Dorian. This armor is actually so cool that I'm classifying this as a wondrous item, by the way.
Okay.
I imagine aside from what the word is.
I gotta find a language where it sounds just right, but is also completely absurd.
Korean, but spoken backwards.
I think it needs to be something to where I can throw into Google Translate for Simon so he can at least pronounce it somewhat.
Yeah. Put it
Why
in
don't you
Korean.
tell us in Shuttlepod
Put it in
D?
Korean, and then
Because
pronounce
maybe I
and,
don't want to
like,
tell
make the
you
audio
everything right
so
away,
easy.
eh?
and then just say what they say, but in reverse.
Maybe I want.
You think that I know how to pronounce languages?
I'm assuming you speak more
No,
than
that's
one.
what makes it even better.
Given your family history, it would be kind of amusing if you don't actually speak at least a little bit of more than one language.
I really do not speak much more than English. They've tried to teach me for 15 years, and all that stuff has just bounced off me.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't find that I don't find that surprising because that happens a lot with my family too. I can't tell you how many times my dad has tried to teach me Khmer. It's like it's not gonna happen. So you now have Dorian.
Mm-hmm.
Ozen is just beaming with pride as he hands you this rather plain-looking sort of pouch. It feels rather firm, rather than clothen, but
Alright.
yeah. You can strap it to you somehow.
Attach it to one of the belts.
All right. And he tells you this fun phrase you have to try. You want to give it a go?
Sure, I'll give it a go.
All right. So Dorian just kind of casually calls out this odd-sounding word, and everyone gets to be treated to this wooden armor that just kind of springs out and wraps around Dorian. It takes about 12 seconds to finish, but there we are.
I dubbed the Ironwood.
I mean,
It's like
technically.
it's very exquisite looking armor as well. There's you can see the spell work inlaid in silver and gold throughout the armor.
Okay.
Wait, I thought I rolled a 3 when you rolled a 20. How's that even showing?
You're thinking of the bag that you made.
Oh.
When we went to designing the armor, you rolled a 20.
Mm-hmm.
So the armor looks fucking amazing, and then the container from which it springs looks very plain.
It's good to hide against buzz.
And I tried to say the word again.
It's just a very inconspicuous carrying casing, so nobody tries to steal it from you.
It's just like
yeah.
one of my many pouches.
Yeah, it just kind of
Exactly.
it's just like it just looks like you have a
It doesn't
leather
look like
pouch.
anything special, but it is.
I just imagine like him taking all the pouches off and then like putting one on, thinking it's the right pouch. He says the word and just all the pouches get
Just burst off. Oh, well, there goes everything.
So yeah, Dorian now has decent armor. It takes 2 turns for it to go on, but you know, I think that's pretty impressive.
I mean, it's functional.
It's definitely functional.
Very functional,
How much
considering
does
it
it
gives
raise
you
your AC?
considering it gives you 18 AC. It does weigh 25 pounds, Simon.
Okay.
Oh my.
Yeah, the entire point of it is to be kind of light. Considering the amount of fucking protection it gives you as well.
Yeah, it's a pretty good deal. That's almost 1-for-1 in terms of weight versus armor protection.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking good. Simon, can you actually carry that?
I don't know. I have not kept track of any of my actual weights.
Here, let me whip it up real fast and throw it on Dorian and see if it works.
I've given the 25 pounds and it's not said anything wrong. It's not said I'm over encumbered, but I've got a bunch of other shit in my inventory as well.
Yeah, it's kind of part of why I wanted you to go through the strength training, so that you'd have at least 6 strength. We've made
45.
Dorian slightly less pathetic.
Slightly.
Only slightly,
Do
though.
you need me to hold any of that for you? Because you're looking pretty.
90 pounds I can carry. Yeah, I can carry that.
Okay, yeah, see. So, anyone want to do anything else while we're here?
Not really.
What is that word?
What?
What is that word?
Can I use comprehend language to find out?
I'm gonna be honest, that's what I was thinking as well.
Probably.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cast
Why couldn't
comprehend
he?
language and Simon. Then you
I'll
use
repeat
it.
the word.
Yeah. There we go. Boom. Cast.
It'll give the literal meaning.
Yeah.
Well, the literal meaning of it is actually just marzipan.
Hey.
Ah, that fits me.
Mazatov?
Marzipan.
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 Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
Molotov?
Yeah, Molotov cocktail.
Yes, definitely.
Delicious.
Tastes like resistance.
It tastes like resistance.
If it tastes like resistance and smells like freedom, you know you've got anarchy on your hands.
I'm gonna be honest. It's kind of a toss-up between that or Frangipan.
Well, now we've got to go get this guy a whole bunch of sweets from a dragon. In some order.
Yep, in
Yes.
some order.
Wait,
You'll make it there eventually.
we don't actually have to
That's
slay a
good.
dragon. We could just go to the store and buy
we
something.
have to kill a dragon.
No.
Have
You,
to
you
kill
don't
the dragon.
understand. They made a pinky promise.
Mm-hmm.
If Lug doesn't kill a dragon acquiring this Mamul, then it would invalidate the pinky promise, and that's deep magic. You don't want to mess with that.
That's high treason.
So Luck needs to go kill the dragon.
Besides, I want to
get
kill a
Mamul.
dragon. I don't think you understand. I need dragon bones.
Somehow, this quest for Mamul has to involve killing a dragon. Because just lug things.
Yeah,
Yep.
I take that.
Went out for a pastry, killed a dragon instead.
Well, why not both?
Why not Zoidberg?
Mm.
All very good questions.
Very good questions. On to important matters. Does anyone want to actually do anything else in the tower?
No, I'm good right now.
I don't
I am
even know
good.
what else there is to do.
I don't know.
Probably anything you could want to do.
Can I call to Earth Daddy? Oh wait, no.
Not yet.
That hasn't happened yet.
That's also not
Soon.
really a. That's not also not really an activity. That's kind of a trick to show off.
I think it could definitely be an activity if I tried hard enough.
You sound so disappointed.
He is.
I'm nowhere near as disappointed as Brandon is. Anything else you
Brandon is
want to do
actually
in this
amused.
magical tower of infinite possibility? Yes,
No,
I
we're
want to
good.
call Earth Daddy. That's the one thing you can't do. Well then, no, I don't want to do anything. See? And there's the sigh of disappointment.
I'm just
Does he have
saying
any
that
other side?
we've all got stabby things, and I look at it and I go, "Yeah, this is useless."
No, you haven't gotten stabby things yet.
In the future, we're gonna get stabby things, and I look at it and go, "Yeah, this is useless."
I mean, with your armor, it's slightly less useless, I guess.
Yeah, but it's still a small stabby thing.
True.
It's very useless for.
Wait,
It's actually
Wait,
probably a lot more
don't-
discreet than casting a firebolt or something.
Firebolt is 2d10. Firebolt's pretty good.
I said discreet. I didn't say
Wait.
destructive.
wait. I have an idea. So everybody's familiar with thornmail, right?
No.
No.
No, nobody's familiar with thornmail? Okay, so thornmail is magical armor that when hit inflicts a percentage of damage dealt back to the person who hit them. So, what if, because now Dorian has armor, what if he infused the crystal with the armor and could have an activatable thornmail? Sort of along the same lines as the spikes that would be on my shield. That way,
He
it's still
already
kind of
has-
useless, and it's more defensive than it is offensive.
He already
That would be a lot more useful for Dorian.
He already has armor that is
Yeah.
deployable so
I'll
much
take the armor.
faster than any other armor in the game.
In the world.
That gives him a ridiculous AC.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's 18.
He already has what is ostensibly a godlike item.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I necessarily want it to be even more powerful.
Me and Ozan will think it over. We'll figure
Okay.
something out.
I was just trying to think of a way
I
that,
appreciate where you're coming from. It's kind of already a ridiculous item.
Yeah.
Alright, we're going back to the forge. Come on.
After we get our lasers, totally go to a forge.
Well, there's one in Humdrum. Lug found one.
True.
That's true. There is definitely one in Humdrum.
But we've already moved past it by then.
Ew.
Why
Sophie.
licks Nico's arm?
That's real lewd.
I'm just looking at...
Yeah, so
Welcome
am I.
Which-
Sophie.
And, like, I just... That's the first thing I see when I look over. Like, what?
Oh my god. I'm kind of surprised Ragnar doesn't want to do anything about his burdensome armor.
Well,
Yeah, like-
you wouldn't let me before.
You
But
weren't,
anyway, my
you
armor
weren't
isn't
in a
burdened anymore.
you weren't in a magical tower with a battlesmith before.
Oh, okay,
Lug
fine.
wants better armor.
I want better armor.
Yeah. Okay. So everyone has now become so impressed with Ozen's work on Dorian's armor. That is basically a masterpiece.
Yes, make me some.
Senpai.
Yeah.
They're like, Ozen, you need to make us cool armor now.
Yeah. Nah, you gotta do it now.
All right, fine.
Lug requires badass armor.
Does he though? Isn't your
Yes.
AC already absurd?
Yeah,
So
but it could be higher.
it could be higher. I can still get hit.
Yes, I think that's.
But I thought part of Lug's character was that he enjoys a good fight.
I do, but I don't like getting stabbed through the chest.
But isn't
That
that what makes it a
spear
good
hurt,
fight?
you know. Oh, right, before your time. You were still in Crystal.
Before your time, you're still in Crystal then.
Long story short, Big Bad Dragon Lady sent spear through Lug's chest. It hurt. Lug needs better armor so it doesn't happen again. You're going to make Lug better armor so it doesn't happen again.
Wait, when did that happen?
Dozak's mom.
Grandmother. Wow.
Grandmother.
Why do I
Grandmama.
not remember that happening?
Grandmama
Also, wasn't-
Dozak sent a spear through my chest.
Also, wasn't I out of the crystal by then?
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, you're definitely out of the crystal by then.
Were you out of the crystal? I
Yes,
don't remember.
I was the
That was
first
the
thing you
thing
came
that
across in
happened
that tower.
before you got to that room.
We kind of freed him as one of the first things in the tower.
Oh, that's right.
Just it took us forever to get to that point.
It took a whole entire session for you guys to figure out, oh, we can all be together.
Yeah, it did.
I
It
mean-
took literally half of the session for the.
Half the party was pretty drunk.
Ugh, when are we not?
Hey, listen, that's not my fault.
How was that
And
not
then
your
passed
fault?
out.
That was your fault.
It's also not my fault.
Unless you didn't choke on your own vomit.
Mm.
Oh yeah, Dorian. Why don't you give out one of them Why don't you give one of them recipes a try?
Doran's mind's on other things.
Things besides sweets? Are you sure this is the same Dorian?
Things have happened, you know?
He's tired from all the exercise.
Not just that. He's also a bit paranoid and shit.
About what?
Oh, about a bunch of stuff. It's great. Don't worry.
When else are you going to have the opportunity to basically bake most things?
When we go to the Elven capital.
But will you still be paranoid?
Probably.
So what's the point in waiting?
He's
Well,
got
in the
you
Elven
there.
capital, either it will soothe his paranoia or make it even worse. We'll see.
It sounds like a man who needs to take a little time out and bake.
Nope.
Alright, since I'm making everyone armor, it's the least you can do.
Matching sets.
Matching sets.
No, I refuse to wear wood.
That doesn't have to be of wood. Just has to look similar.
No, 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 no. I still require my clan's crest.
Mm.
I don't know that excludes what the armor necessarily looks like.
It does. It has to look all dragony and cool.
Okay, so you want
Dragon?
scale
You're
mail,
not a
probably.
dragon.
No, but my clan's crest is a dragon.
Is it?
So,
Yes.
Lug probably wants scale mail.
Yeah, it is.
Huh.
His art is beautiful, by the way. Christ.
Oh, is it?
No, genuinely, it's really nice.
Wow, that's good.
Just waiting on the final product to see just how beautiful it can actually be.
When did your
As of
crest
right
become
now,
a
it
dragon?
is quite stellar. What?
When did your crest become a dragon?
It's been a dragon.
Huh.
Yeah, that's the description which I got.
Oh, right. You've never actually put any of your backstory into the thing, so I've never actually seen any of it.
I thought I did. Did I not? I typed it up.
Well, I'm looking at your
I don't
bio
see it.
thing, and there's literally nothing in it,
Hey,
so...
stop moving my thing around. Oh yeah, no, it's not on my character sheet, but I sent it to you.
When?
When Lug's inception. Why are you typing Lug? Hello?
Because I'm trying to find it. There's gotta be several missions of Lug, but one must be the oldest, right? Alright, well, if there's nothing anyone wants to do then, I guess that's it for this session?
Armor.
I still need to make it armor for everyone else.
Armor. Need better armor. More armor class, harder to hit.
Especially for Lug.
Lug definitely looks a bit weak with the armor.
Yeah, but I mean, that's literally just, you use your, battlesmith ability. Your,
So we're just saying repeat for, like, the same roles for everything?
I mean, more or less.
Alright.
Lug will inspire you with Song of People. Make me good armor, or I crush your bones like bread.
So, according to that, we all have those pouches and 18 plus armor when we use it.
But my armor already gives base of 18.
Holy fuck, you made
Put his
Lug
armor on top
back
of
in
your armor.
October.
Yeah, Lug's old.
Look, it'd
Not
be
as
armor.
old as everybody else.
Think about how awesome that'd be.
You're making a friend on Apex, Sophie. Well, that's good. Can I jump to it, please?
I might have sent it to you and then unsent it because I needed to make some changes.
Right. Okay.
I think I might have unsent it when you started like telling me a little bit more about like Goliath lore in your world. So I might have unsent it to make some changes and then never sent it back to you.
Okay.
But it's on my computer. I can send it when I get the chance. If you need to know it.
Alright. Yeah, that's probably a thing I should know. Just saying.
Okay. Well, I will provide it when I have the chance.
Alright, sounds good.
But I am currently having to do the quiet speaks.
Yeah.
So we now all have armor class of 18. Awesome.
Who has an armor class of 18?
You said all the rules were the same, more or less, so I assumed that we all have armor class of 18.
I have an
Oh,
armor class
but-
of 17.
But my armor already does that.
Well, look, then
You're
I'm sorry I
bad at
can't help
making
you.
better armor.
No,
You're
I'm,
only good at making better armor for squishies.
no, I can't allow you to just make a whole bunch of new armor because you don't have the materials for it.
I'll use my Iron Defender.
I can allow you to improve existing armor, sure. But if you intend to create new armor, we'd have to go through all these processes again, including acquiring material.
Well, I'm sure the chat doesn't want to watch me
No.
going through a rolling montage, so
Yeah, I mean, that's why I was saying, it's like, if we're not going to do anything, then I guess that's the end.
yeah.
I guess.
Dodge!
Which, I mean, we've been live for, like, what, like 3 hours?
Probably.
Mhm.
Borscht.
I think that's reasonable enough for a session.
I
Lug
still
needs
got that
borscht.
beginning part where we were like, wait, so this
Where in
is...
the timeline are we?
Look, you know, it's simple, okay? You are before last session, but after the session before that.
Easy.
And the next session will be the session after last session.
We're in the in-between lands.
Exactly. Ending
So the
stream
next
is dead.
session... So session 21 will be next session's next session.
Okay. So, session 20 comes after session 17, where session 18 was a side mission, and then session 19 was the one that comes before session 21.
Adding in that side mission just makes things more confusing.
Well, yeah, but I mean, side missions happen, you know, because people weren't around. Oh, wait, no. Actually, I think session 20 comes after session 16. And then 17
What?
and 18 were side quests. Because it would have been the last tower session, but I know we had like some weird sessions in between. Or was that before the...
I think that was before the tower.
You know what? Wibbly wobbly timey wimey.
There we go.
That's the explanation. Because it is a little bit hard to follow, I'm not gonna lie. So, what did we have? What is this? Session 18 was Magician's Part 3. Okay, yeah. So, session 20, so the session order is 18, 20, 19, 21.
Kira, get your fucking story finished.
Yeah, Kira. Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so we'll finish Kira's trials. And then that will allow us to finally go back into main sequence.
I'll roll how well I scrap my Iron Defender.
What?
I'm making a joke.
Yeah, so Dorian has just kind of walked out of this with the best
Armor in the
possible
world.
thing. Yeah, basically.
I'll take it.
I was gonna say casually, but it's not really casually. It was a lot of kerfuffle.
Mm-hmm.
And required rare ingredients, including a item that Ozen kind of nicked from the tower, which hopefully no one will mind.
I mean, if he's experienced it, he can just create more of it.
That's not necessarily how that works.
Kind of what he was saying, though.
It's
I think
mostly
it works to an extent.
It works to an extent, but some things literally have requirements for how they are created because they require the convergence of multiple things. Some of which are not always going to be in control. Like, say, you're performing some sort of magic ritual to create this item, which you've used to make this bag. But the only way to acquire that item requires, like, say, Elvish High Magic, which requires some clerics to summon a divine avatar so that divine energy can be put into it, and so forth. Some things simply cannot be replicated by one man.
Or alternatively, we just beat up the legendary beings like I did to the first guy and make them do it.
I mean, they have to be there for you to beat them up in the first place.
What?
And the gods literally can't come onto the material plane.
Something, 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 puny gods. Everything is small if you are stupid enough.
Oh yeah, wasn't there like one god that basically had a perdition beam flying down from the mountains to rip open the earth?
I like how we're still alive while we're talking about all this.
Yeah.
It's stuff that happened.
I love that Brandon said he was going to end the stream like 10 minutes ago.
I mean, we're still on the end stream page.
Yeah, this is just the afterword.
It's the after party.
Lucy, you've seen the character I made for your thing, right?
Yes.
I think if a Lug and my character were there together, just nothing could kill us.
Pretty much.
Because I can buff you plus 5 AC.
Trust me.
Nothing could kill us. Nothing could touch us.
There's gonna be quite a bit of kerfuffle for the first few sessions of our little side game that I'm gonna be running.
Definitely.
Yeah, when is that going to be happening, by the way?
I am planning on having the first session this coming Saturday.